Yeah, well, we are, especially with the Washington.
And why not use the words?
Especially with the Washington politicians who are just acting like freaks. I mean, there have been, hundreds of thousands of words written about working class and middle class Americans and why they were attracted to Trump's populist message at the beginning, why they're still disaffected and still don't want to go back to mainline candidates. But we need to look at the type of candidates that Jen Psaki and the White House are talking about. We need to look at what's before us and how extreme these Washington politicians, these MAGA Washington freaks are. You know, the New York Post reported that an influential House Republican said that being in the military is, quote, like throwing your life away and should never let her son go into the military. Is that middle America? Another high-profile Republican called freedom fighters like Zelensky a thug and called the Ukrainian government that's fighting Putin, quote, incredibly evil. There's also the guy that carries loaded guns to airports and films himself engaging in really disturbing acts. He needs help. Also, their fearless leader, Donald Trump himself, keeps calling Putin a genius, keeps calling the invasion of Ukraine brilliant, and keeps refusing to condemn a war criminal that is killing Ukrainians every single day. This is the party. The White House should explain. This is the party that brought you Jewish space lasers. This is the party that talked about that dude from Italy who they say stole the election with a satellite. Remember those bamboo particles that Republicans claimed were in Arizona ballots? And those ninja freaks or whatever they were called that went in and they were going to show that Biden stole the election, but except it ended up that they get even more votes for Joe Biden. They've called one lie after another lie from websites run by Chinese religious cults. You heard it right. From websites run by Chinese religious cults. This is what America wants. And of course, there's always been one phony controversy after another, churned up by Republicans so they can govern by gesture and proclaim their need to be radical so they could own the libs. But lately, those politics of gesture have morphed into actual policies that are hurting you and your family, that are hurting Americans in Trump states. The Texas governor attacks truckers in his own state because he thinks that's how he owns the libs. But he ended up costing Texans $4 billion. And there, as Jen said, there's a Florida governor's crazed attack on Florida taxpayers, going to cost him about $1 billion, via his war on the Magic Kingdom. Again, to own the libs. But he's just ending up owning his own taxpayers in Central Florida. And yesterday, a harshly written Supreme Court draft that we talked about leaked on Monday that will end a 50-year constitutional right. Get this, that only 19% of Americans support being stripped away. Only 19% of Americans want to ban abortion. And what lies ahead if Trumpists keep winning? It's just getting worse. Candidates like J.D. Vance say they want this centralized state in Washington, D.C. to seize all the assets of the Ford Foundation because they are insufficiently loyal to Donald Trump, a man that he still claims had the 2020 election stolen from him. These people are, if I can quote Aristotle here, crazy